What we really are trying to do with this event is to get folks thinking about how to improve their homes and their lawns, and trying to be green and sustainable at the same time.
Whether it's smaller homes closer into the central cities, which provides people an opportunity to shorten their commute, and then also taking older homes that may not be quite as efficient and turning them around and making them modern and high-tech from that point of view, and I think that's a benefit to the community.
It's all about keeping clean, reuse, renew, organics. I love promoting the whole organic phase, and I think we really need to educate, and so that's kind of one of the goals, is about educating and passing along some of that passion that we have.
So these are all pictures of different types of water pollution that get into lakes and rivers through storm drains, which are pictured here and here. So kids or grown-ups will come and spin the wheel, and then whatever type of pollution they land on, we'll talk about what it is. Like this one's dirt, so this would be sediment pollution. And when it rains, this is going to wash right into the storm drain, underground through a pipe to lakes in the Mississippi River. So we talk about how important it is to keep all these different types of pollutants out of the stream.
Right. Normally you come to something like this, you look for these big open mouth trash containers, and everybody throws whatever they don't want into there. And it's all taken away to wherever away is. So we bring in these recycling stations for your traditional paper items and bottles and cans. But then we've added something new, which is the composting. So in this station over here, what we've got is we're collecting food scraps. We've got any paper plates, paper cups. So all of this material that would have normally gone into just the regular trash and gone to a landfill or something like that, this is going to go to a compost facility and get recycled into dirt, a usable product that somebody wants.
I think a lot of people don't realize what they can do with an older home and really make it a modern home with good energy efficiency and that. And there's constantly improving technology out there as well. You know, I mean, people weren't really looking at solar, they did in the 70s maybe, and it was the big panels up on the roof, and now it's smaller and it's more aesthetically pleasing maybe, or there's ways to get more bang out of the panels. And so if people can't come to the shows or the seminar here today, certainly at least the opportunity to get educated is out there, and we encourage people to do that.
Well, I'm here with Roseville Parks and Recreation, and we're running the Kids Zone. So we have the Bounce Castle over here, we have a craft going, and then some live animals from the Harriet Alexander Nature Center. We're using all recycled materials for our crafts. There's napkin rings out of toilet paper rolls and paper towel rolls. Then there's also a longer one that's a cord holder. And then we also have the animals over here, so they get to learn a little bit about the kinds of animals that live in the area.
She's our corn snake. She lives over at the Harriet Alexander Nature Center. And she's going to be eating mice. She's going to be a predator of mice. And if you look underneath here, you can see that kind of corn pattern. It looks like she wants to talk. But, people think that that's possibly one of the ways that it got its name.
Most of the programs that the HRA offers to homeowners are built around the Living Smarter theme and trying to use funds to leverage improvements to the home. So, whereas you can get funds through other agencies, maybe to help with remodeling, if you have that extra gap that you can't fill, the HRA provides funds that can be used for specifically environmental improvements and that sort of thing, and better insulation.
To help figure out what they should maybe do on my windows, should I replace my windows? We have a free service for our residents. We also try to promote green and sustainable living as best we can.
We're focusing on making sure that we incorporate products that have green attributes, that we're insulating the house and making sure it's nice and tight. Same thing with the windows, putting in very, very efficient products.
Especially for drainage issues, divert that water into your landscape instead of just running it off into the streets or into our gutters that contaminate local lakes and rivers. We want to keep it on site, either with a rain garden or just going into a catch basin or a rain barrel. Yeah, it's just to keep it all on site.
We have a new green book, an online green book that tells folks on how to remodel their homes or make improvements in their homes in a green method. So, and finally, we also try to promote our community and living smarter and trying to help folks rediscover Roseville and hopefully move in here at some point.